welcome. My name is Sunshine Amos, the CEO and Project Manager, Sunshine Resources. Now, for those of you that have been following us on our social media platforms, at Sunshine Resources, we pride ourselves in teaching skills and skill acquisition capable of turning people into entrepreneurs. On our YouTube channel, for example, we have dozens and dozens of video resources on how to make various household products. We simply bring industrial skills to your home. We simplify and demystify industrial skills for you. We teach you the chemistry for entrepreneurship by trying to create an edge over classroom chemistry. This we do by connecting chemistry and business directly. We deliver the skills in a simple domestic capacity to you. And so if you're new to this channel, I suggest you click on the subscription button so that you get posted of all our videos and resources each time we upload them. As part of our resources, we have come up with 2 ebooks, the Sunshine Resources Production Guideline, which is the 2020 edition, and the Chemistry for Entrepreneurship and Production Guideline, which is the 2021 edition. Now, to place an order on our ebooks, I have dropped some links in the description box below this video. I've also dropped link to our YouTube channel in case you want to check out our video resources. Today in this particular video, I'm going to talk about the secret of production business as it relates to creating product and generating wealth. When I was trying to figure out the topic for this video, it was a bit difficult for me because the content was loaded with variety of very valuable information. But in any case, this topic, the secret of production business, I think best suggests and describe the content that I have for you in this video. Now, before I proceed, let me say here that the word production here is not limited to just household product alone, but any tangible product generally that meet human needs. You see, ladies and gentlemen, we all came into this world and we met so many things that were created by men. Of course, from common sense, even if I did not study science, I know the things that God himself created, and I know the things that men created. And I must say that the men that lived before us have created a lot of things. Things like cars, television, telephone, electricity, train, aeroplane, bicycle, motorcycle, computer, sewing machine, refrigerator, air conditioner, transformer, etc. Of course, you know what I'm talking about. If you look around your environment, you find a lot of things, and all these things are created by men. Take, for example, if you go to a road construction site and you see some kind of road construction machines, the bulldozers, the caterpillars, and you see how they are playing with the ground and the soil, you ask yourself, who are the people that created these machines? Of course, they are human beings like you and I. But look at how gigantic these machines are. Look at the kind of force they are using to pull whatever kind of material they want to pull from the ground. Now, if you go to the city market, for example, you will find different kind of product. In fact, it is correct to say that you will find product that meet all the need of man in this world. I think the only product you cannot find in the market is the product that can bring back to life a dead body. But I was shocked in 2019 when the COVID-19 pandemic came and there was no product in the market that can treat the disease. No pharmaceutical product that can treat the disease. At that time, men of the world were short of the knowledge that can treat the disease. But let us not dwell on that. Let's talk more on the achievement of men. Another question I ask myself is that who are the people manufacturing all these products in the market, and where did they get the skills from? Because manufacturing skills are not found in textbooks. That brings us to our first secret of production business, manufacturing skills. Why are they hidden from people? You can get any other kind of skills in physics and electronics, but they will never teach you how to manufacture the diode, the transistor, the IC, the transformer, the television, etc. And so if you want to go into production, you first have to look for the skill in question to acquire. Now you will agree with me that the richest people in the world all have product. In Nigeria, for example, Dangote has Dangote cement, Dangote salt, Dangote flour, etc. In fact, I discovered recently that Dangote has 69 products in the market, just one person. So if Dangote was your mate, okay, if Dangote was your mate, where were you when Dangote was thinking of how to create 69 products? Perhaps you were thinking of how to get a job with the Nigerian custom, immigration, or civil defense. But the question I ask myself sometimes is that why did Dangote not think of getting a job for himself during his time? Maybe getting a job, since he's an industrialist, getting a job with parastatals like Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Why did he not think of that? This is a food for thought for you. Mike Zuckerberg, one of the richest youth of our time, came up with the social product Facebook. In fact, I discovered he was a Harvard dropout. Harvard University declared him as someone who is incapable of learning. Today, he is one of Harvard's most successful dropouts. Now, Elon Musk, another rich guy of our time, in fact the richest now, came out of school, searched for jobs without success, and then he started his own company, Tesla. Bill Gates, the father of Microsoft, created the first computer Microsoft system that is being used by all the computers all around the world. Jack Ma, the Chinese richest man, owner of Alibaba e-commerce platform, is one hero of our time. Now, all these people have one thing in common. They all have product of their own. Now that brings me to the second secret of production. Product creates wealth. You cannot gain financial freedom if you do not have a product of your own. Now let's talk more about product. A product is something that has value, and you can exchange value for money. When you're buying a product from the market, you are simply buying a value. When you buy a bread, you do that because it can satisfy hunger. When you buy drinkable water from the market, you are doing that because it can satisfy your taste. Now listen to this. People need your product, not your knowledge. Let me repeat that again. What people need from you is your product, not your knowledge. Now in the digital age, any knowledge that cannot be transformed into product is not useful. Products solve human problems. In the new age, we have digital products such as apps, software, videos, web pages, podcasts, etc. Anybody can create anyone. You do not have to have a degree in computer science. All you should do is to identify an area of need or problem and find solution to it. The solution you provide is the wealth you create. Now your knowledge or skill is the intangible idea, while the product is an idea made into a visible object. So like I always say, do you have a product? Where is your product? Ask yourself, how come I don't have a product? Have you ever thought of creating a product? Now those of you that have paid employment, when you collect your salary, you rush to the market, you keep buying other people's product. Shoes, phones, computer, pants, boxers, belts, necklace, food, television, whatever. You keep buying. But do you have any product somewhere that people can buy? Or instead of thinking of how to create a product, you are thinking of how to change your employment, maybe from civil defense to custom. My dear, the financial status is the same. You are still at the same level as long as you have not created a value through a product. Now listen to this again. A product can be as simple as a handkerchief. Let me repeat that again. A product can be as simple as a handkerchief. A handkerchief is just a beautiful piece of cloth sewn, used to mop sweat from the face. Or let me be nasty a little bit. Let me just be nasty a little bit. A product can be as simple as a pant, an underwear, a small piece of cloth just used to cover the private part, and everybody is using it. Now, an intelligent tailor in Aba, Nigeria, probably did not go to any school, but understand the principle of creating product. And because he has a skill of tailoring, will just go to a textile manufacturing company and purchase a very large, nice wool material, brings this material to his tailoring factory and turn all the materials into a handkerchief. He has marketers that will buy a bundle of these handkerchiefs and move them to the cities, especially hot part of the country. Now, the retailers sell this handkerchief for about 100 naira. Now, the cost of production can be 60 naira each. He sells it to middlemen for 80 naira, and middlemen sells it to retailers for 90 naira. Now, the manufacturer makes a profit of 20 naira on each of the handkerchief sold. If the manufacturer sells 1 million pieces of handkerchief in a month, now let's calculate how much profit he makes. If you multiply 20 by 1 million, you get 20 million. If you multiply 20 naira by 1 million pieces, you get a whopping 20 million naira. So that surprises you. Just by making and selling handkerchief, a piece of cloth, and you are there praying and fasting for government to pay you minimum wage. I call this the power of entrepreneurship. And that brings me to our third secret of production business. Entrepreneurs are financial kings. Entrepreneurs are financial kings. They create values. They control the market system. They know what the people want and they give it to them and create wealth for themselves. They design adverts that will touch your soul. There are some adverts you watch on television. You feel like you have offended yourself if you have not purchased that product. That is the skill entrepreneurs have, because they understand the psychology of wants, and so that is how they must work on you to get their product. It's a talent. I call it the power of creativity. Now, the more you create, the more inspired you become, and that is where the greatness comes from. He sees problems as opportunity to create wealth. Creativity is what God loves to do because He Himself is a creator. And so if you want to be creative, you may not need to pray for too long before God answers your prayer. But most people don't like to be creative because it consumes mental strength. It also consumes time. Most of the time, we have to develop patience, persistence, and perseverance for the creative work to come out. So instead of doing all this, they prefer to offer themselves for employment. And when you do that, your employer uses salary to control your life. He decides how much to pay you. He decides when to increase your salary and even when to sack you. Wisdom, they say, is profitable to direct. So thank you very much for watching, and God bless you. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can visit our website on www.sunshineresources.org.ng. You can visit our YouTube channel on youtube.com/c/Sunshine Resources SRTV. You can also follow us on our Facebook page on Sunshine Resources. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless you.